Nr2003. Alright, is the stream up for you?
Yeah.
Alright. So it was Asher's birthday last couple days ago, huh? How old's Asher turning? Or how old did he turn? Like
16.
16. Damn. He's old enough to drive.
Yeah.
I turned 22, not 22, fucking dumb, I'm dumb. I turned 18 in a couple days.
Awesome. That is wonderful.
Very. Alright, can you, see the stream?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I never think I don't feel like being here all night, but here we go. Alright. Skip to
Drivers, to your cars.
My king, Chase Elliott, surprisingly.
Drivers, to your cars.
We're starting 3, 2, 1. We are here in Chicagoland for race number 3 out of 10 in the 2026 season. Chase Elliott's going to start on pole, and in the booth with me today is my good buddy Henry Kaloff. Henry, what do you expect to see or expect to have tonight as he drives
Drivers,
Chicago?
Start your engines.
A lot of action, I hope.
A lot of action. Well, you missed it. Las Vegas had a lot of action. Had like multiple flips, a lot of big crashes, but I don't know how this race is going to get. Let's take a look at points before we go green here. If I can find them. So Chase Elliott's one of the guys that really needs to step his game up. He's in the in trouble category. He's 32nd in points, minus 46 from the cut. So is Joey Logano and Alex Bowman. A bunch of these guys that's close to that's deep in points need to step their game up. Well, Henry, who's your pick to win here tonight?
I'll go on a limb here and I'll probably say Kyle Larson.
Kyle Larson. Kyle Larry's son is starting all the way deep in the back. He is also in trouble category. Can he pick it up here? He's starting deep in the field. But Henry, this is one of his best tracks, so that's not a bad pick. But give me Alex Bowman. Last time I was here, Alex Bowman won. But here we go. Pace car pulls in. It's going to be Chase Elliott leading them to green, and we are underway here in Chicagoland. Chase Elliott, Eric Jones leads them to green. Chase Elliott's clear heading into one. So is Eric Jones. They're both clear on the bottom lane. Here they come out of 10.
Back there.
Yes, they are. Denny Hamlin looking to make moves. Here comes Ricky Stenhouse, last week's winner at Las Vegas. Raj Chastain's in the wall hard. Hope you don't bounce off of it. Oh, there they go already. Oh my God, Blaney's up and over.
And he's over.
It's gonna be.
They might not be done yet.
Oh.
And they aren't done. And not done still. Suarez gets hit.
Yellow flag is out. What in the world happened to Blaney?
As we were watching Chastain, I think Bubba Wallace got into the side of Ross Chastain. We're watching that.
And I just look up and just see the 12 car is flipping. But that's before we look at that. Let's see what I mean. Looks like the one car's in the wall and there's the 23 just ran him out of room. And just mayhem from there on out. Just What happened? It looks like the 33 got involved in it.
Suarez got involved too.
And keep in mind, Bubba Wallace is your points leader heading into this race. Oh.
It's like Nemechek probably came down, then Blaney shot back into the side of, I believe.
That's a Jones, actually. You're.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah, no, all good. I think they both might be running the same scheme, but man, Ryan Blaney, he flipped very, very easily. That was odd. Thank God he didn't tumble down the front straightaway, but he definitely was up in the air.
It's also a good thing he didn't get in the caption. Shot back up the track into Suarez, nowhere to go really, and then I think that was Cody Ware, I believe.
Yep, that was Cody Ware.
Yeah.
That's right along with this 2 car. Somehow avoids it. But yeah, that was. Trouble here early on, Henry. These guys avoiding. Wow. I'm guessing the 12 cards out of the the 12 cards out, 51 cards out. Somehow the 7 cars still on pit, still trying to fix it. Henry, he ain't gonna be competitive for the rest of the night, but might as well just at least try to fix it.
No, but every point does matter.
I agree with that. Well, I do agree with it because it's true. So yeah. But man, didn't he make it past lap number 1?
So we Chase Elliott, that is still your race leader, but Busher has now moved up into that second position here. Busher known for being pretty excellent on the intermediate tracks, especially his tenure for RFK Racing.
Yep. Oh my God, what did I do? Hit the Windows button by accident. Look at that, and I can't find my mouse. Oh my, there we go. But yep. Busher has been very, very solid in these mile-and-a-half tracks for RFK Racing. And a guy I'm surprised is up here, Henry, is Joey Logano. He's kind of been, not going to say well, that's actually where he's in points, but yeah, I'm surprised he's up here.
Yeah, Logano's not been doing too hot, especially after he won that championship a couple years ago. Still dealing with that, I guess what you would call a championship hangover, but it seems like maybe he's starting to figure things out there in a 22 car. Ford in general has not been up to par this year, especially compared to the Chevrolets and the Toyotas. But maybe tonight shows that they still can compete for wins, and they're hoping to change the sort of narrative that they can't compete with the other manufacturers.
Well, yeah, and Bubba Wallace, let's go back on him. He was the points leader hanging in this race. And it doesn't look like he has a lot of damage, but he hit the wall pretty hard, so he must have like at least some damage terminally inside that car. And Ross Chastain, he hit the wall pretty hard, and he was at 3rd in points. So a lot of the couple cars out of the top 3 in points having issues early on in here.
One green here, it'll be Elliott that will choose the bottom here. And this would be a great point save for Chase Elliott, who is 32nd in points after 2 races. So tonight is going to be one that he's coming clutch for.
Here we go, Henry coming back to green on lap number 5, and we are green back to Chicagoland. It looks like Busher got the better jump there, but Elliott's still going to have the momentum on the bottom as Logano struggling on that restart. Here comes Bowman making it through one. Bowman, he has been the best HMS car this season, but here comes Brad Keselowski making a move on the bottom.
Great move by Keselowski to take advantage of the teammates battling here. Tyler Reddick's now up to the 3rd position there.
Yep, here comes Tyler Reddick in the wall in the back, and we are 4 wide. Here comes Bell. Oh, there they go! Up and over goes Reddick. Elliott involved. Huge crash. Oh. Larson's involved. Larson might have just Larson huge damage.
Piled in at the last second. Barrel rolling into. I believe he hit the catch fence. Denny Hamlin involved. Carson Hocevar, as well as they make it back to the caution flag here. But a terrible crash has occurred at Chicagoland Speedway. We'll take a look here.
Oh my gosh.
It looks like Reddick and Bell kind of squeeze Hocevar. You see Larson back there again, sideways on the bottom there, but Reddick gets launched into the air and begins to tumble.
Oh, Hocevar gone to his side too back there.
And see
and
Gisbergen and Larson gets involved there.
Larson spun a little late. That's the
I think he was trying to get past it. So man made contact with Kyle Busch there, the 8 car.
Terrible ride for that 45. And
It's brutal.
And Elliott, your pole sitter, looked to have things turning around, ends up in smoke once again.
Yeah, what a tough break for Tyler Reddick.
Yeah, terrible,
Early
terrible,
18th in points, and yeah, y'all see Zilic got hit too at the very last second when I think it was a 35 that barreled into the crash.
Yep. See the.
Zilic is trying to slow down, but everything's happened so quickly. He's already has a ton of momentum. He's gonna hit the side of the 11 here. Really nowhere to go, and then I think more cars are gonna pile in from behind. See Wreck tumbling on the wall there.
And you said the 35 just barreled his way in there. That's when he comes in the there. Huge hit from the 97.
Yep, Van Gisbergen involved.
See this.
Gregson was also involved.
Oh, there, yeah.
Right there.
Oh my gosh. God.
I think Kirks is trying to get through the wreck as quickly as possible, and ended up, he almost made it through, but man, just clipped the 88 there. Slams inside of the 97 there.
That's right. It's right along with the 9 car here. It looked like he was having things turn around. He almost avoided this. Fell in the flat right there, bang. No, oh. Bowman.
Might be more so aerodynamic, yeah. Bowman may be done though, especially with the impact he took from 45. There we go.
What a ride for Tyler Reddick.
First time Reddick's gone over to non-half track. Remember a couple years ago he did go for that wild ride in Las Vegas. It will be, I think it'll be Keselowski.
So Bowman's, yeah, Keselowski's going to take the lead. Logano P2, Gibbs P3. But looks like the 4 car, his nose is off the car. Yeah, and let's take a look at his DNF. Looks like the 11 car is out, 77's out, which is huge. He was second in points. He could have capitalized off the issues of the 23, but looks like the 23 is going to capitalize off of the 77's issues.
I would say one guy that could definitely take the points lead will be Chase Briscoe. He's currently in the 4th position here. Especially with Wallace being at the back, Hocevar being out. I'm not sure where Chastain's at. This could be a huge point save for Chase Briscoe here.
He just needs to keep it. Chastain's actually P13. And Byron, I don't know where Byron's at in points, Henry, but he could capitalize off this too.
Byron is currently 30th in points. He is in that danger zone.
We're going to be coming, and then Dylan. Looks like the two Dillon brothers having a good run here too.
Both of them in the top 10 there.
JJ Yaley. He finished P3 at Las Vegas.
That was a great result for Yaley there. Small team from NY Racing. They've been around for a while, but
I don't know how much damage the 17 car. Oh, looks like he has some on the rear end. I don't know how bad that's going to hurt him. The 20 car's missing his whole entire rear end. This 9 car, I don't know how much damage he has, but here we go. Pace car's point is going to be between the two old teammates of Logano and Brad, and here we go back to green.
green flag, an even start here. Keselowski on the bottom, help from Gibbs. Logano on top, he has help from Briscoe. Gibbs thinks otherwise, going to go to the bottom. Throws out the anchor for Keselowski and himself. Logano goes wide, Briscoe going to ditch him. And you see Austin Dillon getting down low here.
Austin Dillon trying to make moves. He might carry the momentum up the track. Goes Brad and Logano. And here comes Byron there on the bottom. Sure, we're keeping it green and clean out back, which we do. Gibbs leading here into 1. Here comes Dillon sliding up the track. And here comes Chastain.
Briscoe holds strong on the top. He's going to get the second here. Chastain going to get the third now.
Huge run. Oh! Oh, and the walls for 71. Please don't bounce off. You don't. Whew.
Looks like Allmendinger got in the wall too as well. Chastain making a charge for second here.
We give out fastest lap points and trust Chastain. No lie to his car. Fastest car on track.
Chastain came this race third in points. He was 13th on the restart. It came alive here. You're in the area growing at least.
We will give out about 5 extra bonus points again to your leader at lap 27, which is the halfway bonus. Win the Walsa 3 car. He's going to keep it green, keep it straight. And the car that's not struggling as bad as I thought he would is that 23 car. He's up to 15th. Elliott's not struggling that bad either. But, Henry, this one car is flying.
It really is. And also, tires do matter a lot at Chicago, especially on this older surface. They see, look at the handle different here. Even in clean air, you saw how much he had to wash it. Right behind him now, going to try to work for second. Byron was going to do alternative on the outside. Gibbs gets the get there exactly.
Through the field, the 21 car, Josh Berry trying to turn his season around. From the struggle for him. And the Walls is 42 car, Harden wall. He keeps it straight, but Larson making a move. We're going to be 4 wide hanging in turn number 3 and 4. And Larson's going to do a slide job move on the 44. He gets cleared. And that 42 might have a problem here, Henry. That's the second time he got in the wall.
Likely so, losing a ton of momentum. So here's some of the other cars, some of the stragglers if you will.
Hey, John Dinger really off pace. But Ross Chastain is just point away.
That's what Chastain needs. He needs a good, comfortable lead. And I think, especially with tires, matter a lot. He's able to utilize the cleaner that he has and try to use the barrier as a disadvantage for his competitors. As he trying to make do this struggles early in the season. So good around Ty Gibbs.
Gibbs is fighting back. This might be it for Byron. He is clear in the P number 3.
Good move for Byron there.
Ty Dillon staying up here.
That 10 car. That's something you would expect to be as consistent during the season. Standings, and wow, big moment there is Cindric's going to try to get on the outside of Austin Dillon there. Couldn't quite do it exactly. Thought better of it. So Bubba Wallace is working.
Move through wide bottom. What a move for Bubba. I thought Bubba would be in trouble here because he, correct me if I'm wrong here, but he hit the wall a ton when him and Chastain got, oh, the Dillon brothers in the wall. Oh, the fixie car, what a save.
Still in the wall. Priest able to hang on though. It's allowing some cars like Gilliland, Jones, and Bush to get in this battle here.
It looks like Elliott's pace just kind of plateaued here. I think this is the fastest he could go because that car looks to be damaged. But still, 17th is still better than where he finished the last 2 weeks and where he could have finished tonight. Look at Kyle Busch making it in that Cheddar's machine.
Nice run for Kyle Busch here. Two-time champion. But he does have his teammate also right behind him, so those two could work together hypothetically to get themselves to the front. You see in position. Gonna slide up though. Can't quite do it. Didn't get that wrong.
The yellow flag's out.
Caution's out. And it appears, I think it might have been the 40 of Bowman.
We're gonna see here. Oh.
Yep, that's what it was. Looks like Bowman got in the wall. Custer hooks him. That's gonna send him into the 42 of Nemechek. Great save by Nemechek though.
Not the worst crash we've seen.
No, Nemechek did a nice job getting that car, spun around and kept it going. Custer up and into the side of Bowman there.
Bowman had nowhere to go.
Nothing anybody could have done there. Great save by Nemechek.
Got cars going down through right here. A lot of cars down pit road. A 3-car down pit road. It looks like that 3-car is starting to struggle there, Henry, at the end of that run before this yellow came.
Yeah, it looks like Dan with difficulties, but it looks like he's going to be able to correct those events and get himself back up to running.
Looks like Ross Chastain is going to get the 5 extra bonus points for leading a halfway. If he does have fastest laps by damn near 2:10, so he could get 5 bonus points too, adding on to that. But Byron's having a good day. Logano is. I don't know where Ty Gibbs is in points, Henry. Let me take a look at that. But this could be.
He is right 8th in points.
So he could use. He used the other guys' misfortunes as his advantage here.
That he could. Looks like Yaley and Bowman will get a wave around here. They are not a lap down by technicality, but they did come behind the pace car when the caution flew. Such a being off pace with the incident.
But guys, that's going to be in deep trouble here, starting this season off again. Well, heading into third race, that was already in the trouble zone. Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney, Eric Jones, SVG, and Cody Ware. Their season goes from bad to worse, not even 4 races in.
Save Blaney as well. He crashed a lap once, so that's going to really decimate with the point standings.
Yeah. They're letting these guys by. They don't know where to go. Henry, who's one guy to watch on this restart here?
I think Briscoe's really lurking to get ahead of Chastain here. He knows how fast he is, so he's going to do all he can to get ahead of him, more likely.
I agree with that because you want to have because you never know when the last chance you're going to have at making a move. Because if that yellow didn't come out, I don't know if Briscoe will run him down. But hopefully it's a green straight shot to the finish here after halfway. Keep an eye on Byron. He's hungry. Here we go. Pace car pulls back in. It's Ross Chastain, Chase Briscoe, front row, and we are back underway here in Chicagoland. Pretty even restart for the front row. Larson poking up to make it 3 wide in the back. He thinks better of it as far as back in line, but we're dead even ahead of norm.
Can he side draft the 1? Yes, he can.
Here comes Logano making it 3 wide. That's going to put Byron in the middle. That's going to put Briscoe up top. Can Briscoe generate a run? No, he's going to hit the wall instead. Look at Bush being aggressive in the back. Bush up to Pete. 5, but Briscoe doing the crossover move. Gibbs in the wall in the back. Here comes Austin Dillon to keep him on. Austin Dillon's on those fresh forward tires.
He's coming. He's on the bumper. Busher kind of pushing him out of the way there.
Ooh, in the wall some more, but I don't think it's going to hurt these cars. At least making his way up to the front. Top 10.
Buster sideways in the air.
Saves it.
Made some contact, I think, with Ryan Priest kind of pushing.
He is struggling on this restart. So is Elliott. And here comes Dillon, though. Dillon making his way. Elliott looks to be in the wall in the back. Oh!
Clips the side of Zane Smith. Dillon is charging up through the field. He's up to third now.
Byron just fed Bubba his right rear. And yes, Austin Dillon's flying through the field. McDowell, he is a lap down, but he is flying. Austin Dillon making it to the inside. Can he run down this one car? Could he be the upset of the night, Henry?
He sure could. He's out up to second. He's gone through the entire field. And it would be the first time in a while that anybody's been able to challenge the 1 here. Several cars in the wall. You see, even Gillen's up to 4th, too.
Briscoe making a move. That 71 car, he's fast, but he is not on the lead lap. Let's check the gap out between the top 2 here. Looks like Chastain's gonna not stretch it out. Drive back through on the field. Bush struggling. Elliott struggling too. He is all the way back in 18th position. And Ty Dillon falling like a rock too. Henry, at one point, he was in the top 10.
Likely some handling problems for him, as you've seen with several other cars. Up in front, 3 is. Chastain's gonna do all he can. He's on the defense now.
Austin Dillon really needs this. He is 26 in points, minus 37 back. This to kickstart his season. He is closing
Even
in.
with the second place finish. This should be a great result for the 3 team tonight. Chastain seems like 1-2 is a really struggling place for some cars. And Dylan's right there.
He's looking at the bottom. Here he comes. Gonna slide, and he's clear just like that. Can Chastain put up a fight? No. Those fresh tires paid off for Dylan, and we got a new leader here in Chicagoland. I did not expect this at all.
A great strategy called by the 3 team to get him out in front and past Chastain here.
Now can Dylan pull away?
It looked like Chastain's gonna run away with it at the beginning, but now Dylan seems to be the one that's gonna take the crown of that. Chastain's still there. He's not falling back as much as I thought he would. He's still in the draft here.
Yeah, Chastain is still there. He was actually a little bit faster than Dylan this last time by.
I think Chastain's really good in 3 and 4. He seems to struggle a lot in 1 and 2, at least compared to Dylan. Chastain's still right there.
Looks like Dylan might have pulled out the gap a little bit. Yes, he did. Briscoe's still holding his own here in 3rd place. Gillen, so is he.
Great run by the 34 for Todd Gillen here.
Brad having a good night.
It's here, of course.
Oh, we got a pass for the lead.
Here comes Chastain. Can't make it work.
Dylan's gonna skyrocket around the outside. What a move. Chastain tried it, didn't work. Can he regroup and refocus and go after it again?
You think maybe the drivers have equalized
They
here?
might have. Oh, here comes McDowell. McDowell, this could be his race. If he could go up and pass the leaders on speed, get his lap back, and then have a yellow, that could just be amazing for him.
Terrible corner for Dylan. McDowell's pushing Chastain here.
McDowell looks to have a fast car. He just needs a
He
quick
sure
yellow.
does, but he's being patient. And there he goes. He's going to get around the 1.
He's about 3/10 faster than the top 2. Now,
Now, when's he going to pass Dylan?
looks to
Seems
be
like
right
Dylan's
there.
really struggling
Yeah,
now.
down up there comes Chastain!
Chastain's going to get around him here. McDowell's got to fight a lot harder to get back a late lap here. In the dying laps race, he's going to go for caution at the very least. But he's probably not happy with the 1 right now.
No, I would not be at all. Austin Dillon's loving this in his mirror, though. And the 71's going to try to slide up the track again. Is he going to take it? Yes, he does. Oh, Chastain might have been in the wall there. Looks like Byron's starting to close in on the 34 car here.
It'll be a great run for Byron. He's really strong in the first couple races. It's been a good shot in the arm for the 24 team to get back on their feet for a good result here tonight with the top 5, potentially even 4 if he can get around Todd Gillen here.
Here comes Brad, though. Looks like the 24 got tight, and Brad had a better corner than the 23 starting running down. These guys, Brad is pulled away from Logano. Looks like Logano just don't have the speed, but still a great day for Logano, though. Here comes the 17.
Busher working down the inside of Sidrick. Of course, Busher was involved in that big one. And probably, out of all the cars involved, he probably had the best outcome.
Cindric fighting back, though. He's going to clear him, but looks... Oh, the 24 car getting tight. Here comes Logano making a move on the inside, but looks like the battle for the lead is starting to close up a little bit in the 71. Finally, it was like, maybe it's just not the best we're going to do this. And he just kind of backed off because he's starting to lose time to these leaders, but Chastain closing in. Now, Henry, was one thing Chastain was doing was he just saving up his tires, just because Dylan drove to the field, and that takes a toll on the tires.
more than likely. I think that's probably the case. But I think also maybe the tires have equalized, perhaps. But now it's Dylan that's now on the defense. The tires are now any advantage he had with the tires is now practically disintegrated at this point. And Chastain's keeping right with them.
On to go. Now one guy, Henry, one guy that just closed a chunk in on that lead is Briscoe, but here comes Chastain making a move. But no, Briscoe, it went from 1.5 to 1.7, almost a half a tenth gain there. And you know, Henry, one thing about those Toyotas, they are phenomenal on the long run, especially on these monohas.
Let's see the gap here.
He's gaining another tenth out of it.
These two keep battling, and Brisk's gonna be right there, especially
Up the hill.
if McDowell gets in this battle.
Oh, the one car almost got turned. Did you see that save, Henry? Oh my God.
That was an incredible save by Chastain. He is really defeat Austin Dillon here. And that is going to continue to allow Briscoe to gain here. He's 1.04 back.
Not lost 10th there. Logano got around Byron.
That's what Dillon wanted to see, though. McDowell's still
But this will be an upset, though, if Austin Dillon can pull this off.
I think Chastain needs to make amends at the 71, either that or let him go. The 71 battling the 1 is just the worst case scenario, and look how much the 3 has gone away just spanning laps.
Now, Henry, we have a lap car coming up on the 44 machine. Will this be a factor? And plus, this pack of cars up here.
I don't believe Dillon would be able to get to the 44, but if he does, I think he needs to make quick work with him.
Yeah, Dillon starting to calm down a little bit. Under 5 to go, Henry. The one car, he might just. Nah, here comes the 71 car. I don't know, it's gonna be rough. Check the gap here. Was it gained? Stayed the same. But, yeah, it's the final nail in the coffin right there if you ask me.
Chastain the wall.
Unless there's a yellow, but. So you're in so much time. The one car gained. Did he gain any? Yes, he did. He gained about, half a.
That's not enough, though. He's got to gain over 2 tenths to get to Dillon here.
Oh, they might get there. The 3 car is kind of struggling. Going back to get 2 to get. No, but they are going to get to this lap car, unfortunately. What's the 71 car doing? Oh, the 3 car's gonna be stuck behind him!
Here we go.
Oh! Oh, yeah, I think that's all I heard. Chastain's gonna get just blocked behind. It's just these lap cars is not helping him at all. Dillon, I think, has this one locked up, Henry. Here we go. White flag in the air. But what a night for Dillon. He took for a tire because he knew. He's like, hey, we got to do something the leaders ain't doing. He drove from the back to the front. And it looked to pay off. Chastain didn't go down without a battle, without a fight. But rounding into turn 3. Going through turn 4. Coming out of 4 for the final time. Austin Dillon, look at this. Upset winner here in Chicagoland. What a race. What a race.
Off to the 3 team there.
Wonderful, wonderful. Just unbelievable. He restarted. in the back. But what a move, like a strategy move from his crew chief.
Absolutely.
Let's take a look on that restart where he restarted at. He restarted 19th. Restarted 19th on 4 tires. And he was just wow. Let's look at this restart from. Let's see what he did. Heartbreaking for Chastain though, but Chastain put up a fight, and Chastain did do nothing wrong. In my opinion, I just think he just got the wrong side of the deal with those lap cars.
It's like it did happen ultimately.
Yeah, you can just see that 3 car just rotate a lot better. But Ross Chastain, he did. Pretty sure he got the fastest lap point, so that's 10 extra bonus points for him. I don't think he led the most. He might have led the most laps, but he had either. I don't know if he had the. I think he had the fastest car. I just think Dylan had the fast car, but I think Chastain just had the fastest. But Dylan just had the fresh tires. Wow. But yeah, let's take a look. So you got the fastest lap. Yep, it was Ross Chastain. But let's look at the finishing results, Henry. Austin Dillon. Good points day for him, and a good points day for Ross Chastain, too. Ross Chastain went in this race. He was. Let me find him here. I can't find him, I was saying. He was third in points, though. He looks like he will take the points lead. Chase Briscoe's might jump up to second in points. A good day for Briscoe, and a good day for Todd Gillen. He's going to jump up. But what a phenomenal day from William Byron. Started this race 30th in points and finishing 6th. And Logano was 33rd in points, finishing this race in 7th. Henry, what do you think about this race?
It was pretty excellent. Lots of strategy, lots of things involved. I think it was a great race overall, and hats off to the 3 team on their victory tonight.
Yeah, that was an amazing race for him. But before we leave here, let's look at. We're going to tell you guys the points before we leave here. So give us a second. But Henry, what is your main takeaways out of this race?
Oh, well, as I said, a lot of strategy involved, and I think it's good that there was a challenge at the end, and that's what we got. So definitely a very wonderful race overall, though.
Very, very. Well, next week we go to not Las Vegas. We go to Atlanta Motor Speedway. Henry, what do you think we're going to see there?
Probably the same thing we saw tonight. At least I would assume.
Yeah, with Atlanta with the super speedway package, it's going to be a good one. Very excited for that, but we're going to get points to you here shortly. So the guy that led the most laps today, well, is actually Austin Dillon and Ross Chastain leading the tied amount of laps. We're going to give it to Austin Dillon there. Austin Dillon, Henry, started 29th. What a run through the field. What a run through the field, Henry. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Heartbreak for Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott looked at a wonderful car. Just had nothing to show for it. Getting caught up in that big one, but what a bounce back for that 17 car. He was also caught up in that big one. He drove up straight through the field. What could have been for him too?
Sure was.
Alrighty, points will be coming up here in about 2 minutes. So just, I don't know. I'm excited for Atlanta. That was Chicagoland put on an amazing race. I think best race of the season. Not a lot of chaos. Not a lot of chaos. Had some wrecks here and there, but that would put on some exciting racing. That's what Chicagoland does.
Sure was.
Points. Hold on. But yeah, again, Henry, I appreciate you joining me here tonight. Hopefully to have you back for another race or two in the future. But yeah, thank you for joining me in the booth here today.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, well. Now, Henry, what do you rate this race out of 10?
Yeah, I would say like a 9.
9. I say 9.5. The race started off chaotic. I was kind of worried there for a little bit. They finally got it under control and got it going.
Yep, that's good.
Now, before going into, let's just say Atlanta, who is your favorites to go into there?
For this series of real life.
And well, how about both?
For this, I would say probably Keselowski. For real life, I guess. Probably thinking Hocevar.
Hocevar, not a bad pick at all. That seems exciting. Hocevar won the 500 here. Here in this, in exciting fashion, a 3-wide photo finish. Almost got wrecked a couple times in the last lap, but kept it straight and won the race. But Hocevar looking to have a bounce back race in Atlanta in here and in real life. Real life, he got absolutely cooked by Zane Smith. Alrighty, well that's going to be it here tonight here in Chicagoland. Congratulations to Austin Dillon on picking up the win, and me and Henry are out of here for tonight. We see you guys in Atlanta. Good night, everybody.